Hey you, and welcome back to City Skylines After Dark. I'm still poking around with the farming community here. We've made a little bit of money. We still need more people in this area. I was hoping, I'm thinking about the Eden project, and I keep placing it different places and trying it. And I noticed I was back here. It has an area of effect. Now, I'm not actually sure even what this thing does, but it was talking about pollution and air and water and stuff. And I don't know. I've got all these big buildings over here for tourism. And if it's going to have an area of effect of some sort, I would like to pack in as much, of the population as I can manage. And these are some pretty thick areas here. At any rate, I'm thinking about maybe not putting that in the farming community after all. And just making this more of a farming community, right? Oh, I love it when you get a whole section like that, when it actually kind of almost looks like a field. With any luck at all, it'll even stay that way. That would be kind of amazing if it did. I like that. But I did install, and we'll see if they're still working, the some anyway of the little pretend farming things I have created in the past. So let's see what they look like. I'd really like to see fields, if that's a possible thing to do. So let's see if we can. Parks and plazas. Which one is this? A row of fern. Okay, that's a nice long one. Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's put in a whole pile of... Now, these just function as parks. Nothing fancy. They're not big, fancy parks. They're fields, right? So they give, some happiness, some stuff, but not tons and tons and tons. And they're not working. Okay, well, it was a good idea. It's just not one that's going to function for us. Now, they all seem to still be there, but... I do. Actually, I do. I want to destroy all the things because we don't actually see the things, and that's no good. And I wondered, I'm going to have to recreate them. And that's, that's okay. We can do that. We can recreate them. It's easy enough to get done, right? And there, did we get rid of all of them? Yes, we did. So, is that the case with all of them? Do none of them work anymore? I wonder what was in there before. It's got, what was it called? That was called a row of lime trees. That doesn't show. That one was some particular modded plants, and I've got those plants turned off. So that one makes sense. This one... I guess the fern, yeah, I guess that was something else, wasn't it? Although this looks okay. I mean, it looks like a field. It's small. It's not, it's not exactly what I was hoping to find here, but can I turn it this way, like that? Okay, fine. I mean, it looks like a field with a hedge. Hedges are cool, I guess. What's this one? Row of coconuts. So this would just be palm trees. Will this work? Except they're not palm trees anymore. They're these instead. And I've got a pile of these. I don't need more of that. I can put that in anytime I want. So I'm going to have to update all of these things. That's just is what it is. What is this one? Yucca? Are those a thing? And they are not. Well, it's always fun to waste money. It's awesome. So, it looks like this one was updated. That Sunken City Plaza. Is it functioning? It is. That is such a pretty thing. I think I would like to have that over in my tourist area somewhere where things can be balanced. Where can I put this? I've got the Brandenburg Gate. I mean, I suppose I could do maybe pop it in here. Well, we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. We might keep it. Might not. Might might not. So all of my fake farms are not going to work. Foiled. But what, I'll fix them. I'll just remake them. Maybe I should do a little video about let's remake them. Because I'd like to have all of this just, you know, when you're driving by and you look out over the fields. And it just seems like it would be a nice thing. In the meantime, we're still needing more people over here. So let's just go ahead and I think we have most of the services we need. I don't think there's anything that's desperate at this point. We will leave this in case I have to build a road back there and add some bits and bobs to it. But and if I'm not putting the Eden project here, if I did this, I could just have both of these full of fields, right? Lots and lots and lots of fields. And then maybe that means I could add a few more houses. No, who wants to live? Well, I guess I could put trees up. I could put houses here, though. We could do this. And then make all of this area fields later. Sure we can. Absolutely. Positively. And they do want some more commercial. And, you know, you need a place to shop, right? Everybody needs at least a corner store. So, but they're noisy. You got to remember, they're noisy. There's some here. There's some there. You know what? Okay, right there. We'll just put in a little piece right there. You'll have a place nearby to shop, but it's not like right next to the houses. So we'll end up doing modern than farming. What's next? Speaking of horses and wagons, thank you, Whine and Complainer. That's awesome. What am I looking for? In here, there we go. We need horses. I told you the story about the horse. We gotta have horses here, right? Man, they take up so much for my farming. That's a lot of room. It's a whole lot of room. I want fields. You've got to understand. I need fields in here. Howsoever, we probably need horses too. And even if I move this over, there's not enough room. I could do it over here. Get rid of a couple of buildings. Get rid of a lot of buildings. Right there. But we need people to live here. Foiled! Okay, let's think this through here. If I put in what? Darn it. How are we going to do this? Man, that stable takes up a whole pile of my so-called field room, doesn't it? Like lots and lots and lots. However, I kind of feel like we need horses here too. You know, maybe you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I can put fields all the way around them. Not that there's going to be much room for that. Hashtag save the horse. Okay, go to Twitter. You got to go to Twitter. Facebook. Go to City Skylines page. And put in hashtag save the horse. This poor little horse lunges in that one direction all the time. At the very least, we need to see him turn around and go back. I'm just saying, he's got to be exercised on both sides. This is like a weightlifter who's grabbing weights and he just uses the one hand all the time. He's just using this hand. That's all he ever does is work out one side of his body. It's just going to get weird. So hashtag save the horse. My poor little guy. I wish I could get closer. I can't tell if he's supposed to have a great big white face, which is possible, or if he's got some kind of fluffy nose band there for the lunging. And then, you know, this one over here is luckier. He gets to stand around and get groomed all the time. And then we've got a little horse head. I'm pointing for you because I know that helps. We have a little horse head over here peeking through. Look, there's sunshine on his little face. That's so cute. Yeah, hashtag save the horse. It's a thing. It needs doing. Just saying. Totally, totally needs doing. So, you know, that is not at all what I wanted it to look like. But it's kind of cute. I like the hedge. I like the hedge part. So that'll be okay then. We could put in another little house right here, maybe. Do we want to pack them in that close or just save room for trees? You know, I don't know, guys. You know, we'll go ahead and put one here. And then we can put some trees there. And then there'll be lots and lots of trees behind. And you know what? If we're going to have this be the horse part, maybe what we should do, since it's not going to be exactly what I wanted with all the fields anyway, but we could do just that, just so it goes to the front of the... Does it need to be that far? Maybe it doesn't. Because why would you do the road past the front door? Just to there. Is that enough to keep that functioning? It kind of looks, it hasn't disappeared. That's a good sign. It goes to the front door. You can turn around. Look at people coming up. They're going, we're going riding. They're taking lessons. That's awesome. But what we could do, if this is going to be our horsey section, I could put maybe a few fields over there, but we should make it look like more fields. You could have those wide open spaces for the horses, right? Yellow cornfields are better than the dirty factories. Hashtag cows and farming. I got no argument for me on that one, because yay. Yay, yay, yay. So, what could we use? We can do paths. A little walking path around. I don't know. What is that? Oh, that's my sunken garden thing, which is awesome. It really, really is. You know what? We're going to just use something like this. We'll put fields on the other side, and here we're just going to have a tree line that really hides the fence. That's what it is. There's fencing up under there, guys. I'm absolutely certain of it. I'm just trying to get... See, it's starting to look like a pattern being just repeated there. I'm just trying to mess that up a little bit. I don't like the whole pattern thing lots. Not lots and lots. And then, of course, when you're driving along the road, the trees will be nice anyway. That's always good, right? Sure. Yep, hashtag save the horse. It's a thing, guys. It's a thing. Obviously, it's important. I've actually already asked for that. Because once you see it, you can't ever unsee it. You're just going to see that poor little horse running around in circles all the time. Always going on the way the same side. And I believe, you know, Marina, the CEO of the company, loves horses. So she'll understand. She'll go, yes, we have to fix this. So now the horses have got a field. Look at that. They have a place to hang out and be horses. And we got to put a couple of shade trees, I think. Oh, yeah. You can't have them just suffering all the time under the hot, sunny skies. Give them some shady bits. There you go. Look at this. Okay. Well, I'm not getting done any of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to build my farms. You know what? I think I'm just going to stop here. I'm going to go build the farms, my fields, and then we'll come back and we'll plant them after that. And maybe I'll just do a recording on building the fields, and then we can get those in, and whatever room we have left, we'll put in more housing so we actually have people to work this area. And hashtag save the horse. Because it's going to drive me crazy. So until I see you next time, live your life happy, build it beautiful. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You want to see more little weird building things. Not that I did much this time, but we'll get there. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness.